We're live. We're working. We're running. There it is. All right, let's see what happens now.
YouTube problems.
What?
YouTube.
It didn't say YouTube?
It says Joy. Okay.
Hello.
Still says waiting. It's me.
Everybody's somewhere else, huh?
There's nothing live. Oh, there it goes. They'll get notified, so hopefully they pop over.
Okay, there's Randy Deaver. We're having YouTube problems here tonight. Surprise, surprise. Phil's here. Randy Wilson. Let's try again. Well, that was my last one. Scarlett's here. Ronald Sova.
Yay, they're all coming in.
Yeah, 20 minutes late, but Mark Bostine. All right, guys. Glad you hung in there. We were, I was going crazy. First of all, we realized at about 6 minutes till, hey, we're supposed to be doing a live. So, blasted onto the computer and started throwing things together, and it's just, I could tell there's going to be a problem. It's because, like, I'm typing the title, and it's like 5 words behind, and I wait, and then finally catches up, and oh, man. I can see you and hear you. Well,
Yay.
hopefully.
I just wonder about everybody else that's still stuck over on the other one.
Yeah, so 20 minutes it took me to get this thing working. So it's a special day, right?
It is a special day. For some of us.
For
when
you,
is it?
My birthday.
Your birthday. I'm not an old lady anymore.
Yeah.
Caught up with me.
Yeah. You know, let's keep my presents around the $50 range. I don't want you to spend a bunch of money on me. So, oh wait, that would be some other people on YouTube.
Yeah.
Scarlett's here. Oh, you were already here. The other one's shut down. Yeah, well, I've been shutting them down. What did I do? 4 or 5?
3.
Startup 3?
You did 3.
No, I did the first one 3 times, and then I did last time,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
There's DDK. I don't know her.
I don't know her either.
Well, happy birthday. Mine is tomorrow. Really? And Dougie's is tomorrow if he's on here.
Who's this tomorrow?
What?
Who's this tomorrow?
Ronald.
Oh, happy birthday, Ronald.
And you'll be, how old? You're going to be, what'd you tell me, 70 the other day or something? How old are you going to be, Ronald? I'm going to just start adding the numbers together.
Yeah.
It's a lot less. Happy birthday. Oh. Happy birthday, everybody.
Well, yeah, Ronald, Tova, and Doug, and you.
Yeah, okay.
Watch them all.
Yeah, so interesting day.
Do you know if Felix, got you.
I don't know him.
Friend
I don't.
Motorhome.
He's what?
63, Ronald. You're just a baby.
Oh yeah.
Do you know if Felix sold Kevin's motorhome?
I don't know. I think that's what he lives in.
Kevin's friend sold his motorhome.
Oh, Felix sold his.
You know if Felix sold his motorhome? Kevin's friend.
I don't know. Where are you reading that?
Welcome to the almost 70.
Oh, there you go. Do you know if Felix, Kevin's friend, sold his motorhome? I don't know. I know his doggy died, which was a bummer.
Yeah, that was sad.
And I mean, and his cancer's back. And Canadian Twigs here. Hello, Phil Parnell.
Hey, Canadian Twigs. Hey, Phil.
Yeah. So Presto. So anyway, yeah, it's that poor guy. He seems like a really good guy. I mean, I don't know him or Kevin. But yeah, it's a friend of mine. His mom died last night,
Yeah.
and that was pretty sad. Good dude too, and he loved his mom. So
I keep saying this, and it's true. And I'm asking for those of you that believe in prayer to continue praying for a lot of our friends, because a lot of our friends right now are very sick. Not just a little bit sick; they're very sick.
we found out our niece may have COVID today. So
Yeah.
we're basically the flu is going around here, but of course, everybody calls it COVID now.
It's just
What do you think about these 100+ degree temperatures?
what?
Crazy, right? Well, today was supposed to be the last one. It's supposed to start cooling down now. So
Will always says that as soon as his birthday hits, the weather starts to cool off.
every year when I had my birthday, the temperatures started cooling off. So since I've been born. So
See that black cloud that follows. The weather changes.
yeah, met school. We used to go. We've been having bug problems again today. We used to start school middle of September. So when my birthday came, that meant about 3 weeks we were going to school. So, but that seems to be, of course. Does anybody know what the hottest year on record was? The hottest summer we've ever had since they've been taking temperature readings. Does anyone know?
Now my phone isn't working.
Is it this year? Here.
It's not that. It's just buffering. Are we
Plug it.
buffering, guys?
No, we're not buffering.
Can't read comments.
No,
I don't
not
have my phone
1940. No, I think I told you what year it is, so don't snitch me out, mellow cat. Does anyone know? See, nobody knows, huh? It was 1934.
1934.
Was the hottest year on record.
You're a teenager then, right?
No, I was not born yet. I was a negative T. And anyway, and it was like 120 degrees in this area, and it was nationwide. It had a heat.
But then we had 2 days last week with rain. I mean, lots of rain. And Mellow Cat and Two Eggs had a tree fall and almost hit their utility box or their motorhome. So wow, scary.
Yeah, I heard it
Pictures.
was in a different chat. Oh, it's Lynn and Joan here.
Oh, hi guys.
Hi. Anyway, I don't know that we had a couple of sticks fall the other day. We don't have all those big trees, man. Well, we have gigantic trees, but I think the root system one goes down here to the river this way and the creek that way. And
yeah, we are supposed to have a storm tonight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what they're saying.
I'm hoping the trees stay standing at your place, Jason and Amanda.
You need to get some tie downs and strap them down so they don't blow over.
Or at least fall the other way.
Oh, I thought you said that tree that fell. Thank you, Lynn and Joan. I guess that tree that fell down was eaten up with bugs, huh?
Going to sharpen my chainsaw just in case. No kidding.
Yeah. Well, there's like a force field. Those buildings come with force fields. And when the trees start to fall, they go back.
So our youngest, who lives in Georgia, just texted me before we went on this live and said that they had a really bad storm just blowing through just before we came live, like finally the first time. And it messed up all the lines. It like blew the transformers, and the lines are laying in the front yard. They have no power, and everything's like fried to a crisp.
Yeah,
it's still raining like crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
So, yeah, everybody and I'm seeing reports about this winter is going to be like heavy cold. So, how hard is changing shocks on my coach. I don't know about the beavers, but I would imagine it's probably 2 large bolts. I don't know. It shouldn't be that difficult. Hey, Ron, how you doing, buddy? And that's
Hey, Ron.
YNPA or YNP Admiral. Happy birthday! Thank you.
And welcome. Haven't seen you on here before.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Is this your first time here? But it is say hi to Ron above you. Let's see. Well, it looks like we got 19 people. Any other newbies in here? If you are new, please do me a favor and just hit that subscribe thing. We're trying to figure out what's going on with that too. We've got tonight. I didn't think we were going to be able to come on here.
Yeah.
I was this close to just taking the computer and throwing it out the window.
You're not getting a new one for your
Hey, you are, sport. These flies. Who would ever thought there's flies in Arkansas?
I don't know.
Get out of here. And then there's this thing, and it looks like an ant with wings about that long, and it bit me. One of them bit me the other night, and we got one in here right now. And man, my leg was all freaked out for a couple of days.
Does unit need jacked up?
Ron, you're not a newbie. You're embarrassing me in front of my subscribers.
I thought it said I'm a nudie, so.
Yeah, well.
It's a family channel.
Watch out for Darla. She's got a dirty mind.
Yeah. Anyway, doesn't need jacked up.
Welcome to the neighborhood. Yeah. So yeah, there's what else exciting is going on?
Lynn asked if it needs to be jacked up.
No, shouldn't. Well, I mean, if you needed to be able to get under there, maybe, yeah. Bill said he wants to edit videos. Well, one thing about doing these, there's no editing.
Right.
So these are, you notice lately, all we've been doing are lives because the way things have been going, and now with trying to get full going on this house, it's going to make everything kind of crazy for us. So, but when we start building here, start doing this stuff, I'm trying to get everybody convinced that I'm serious about doing it. So if we can start getting things going, yeah, it'll be a lot of content on that. So it's going to be different than anything you've ever seen built. So it is not going to be your regular thing. So it should be
code. So
well, it'll probably actually be stronger than code. It'll probably be better than code, but it won't be code. So I mean, I'm going to be using some pretty good stuff. Hi, Vince. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Ron says funny. A lot of my subs and yours are the same.
Right. Well, I sent them all to you. And I found a really cool channel tonight. Don't know what it's called. I can probably find out on my phone. But it's about this guy, and he goes and he repossesses storage sheds. And it's this last one I watched. He has the keys, and he opened up the door, and this guy had a Harley sitting in there, and man, he pushed that Harley out. I'm surprised he did that. Let me see if I can figure out what the name of it is. Maybe if I go into history.
Jason says, and your drywallers.
Yeah, Jason wants to do all the drywall.
Yeah, he and his wife, they just love taping and mudding. You
on.
call them up, it's like, what are you doing? Taping and mudding. They just love it so much.
Let's see here. There's got to be a way that this works.
History.
Yeah, where?
Let me look at it. I find it for you.
Yeah, it's like the last 3 videos I watched were that. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. And then also, and then this one, man, it was like that he went and these people.
It's called Shed Movers R Us. Is that the one?
Yeah, that's the one. Shed
Movers, and then the letter R Us.
Yeah. And then yeah, that's him. And then there was one people he went, and the lady wouldn't come out of her house. which if you want to call it a house, it was like an old nasty trailer. And she had a shed full of trash, and her neighbors came over and were just throwing it out. And they finally just got hot and tired, and they just left it. This guy just hooked up. It's amazing, the machine. Just watching the trailer, the way it moves, and he's got looks like a little hand truck, but it's remotely. A motor. Yeah, he does it all remotely and everything. A little, remote box. It's a cool channel. I mean, even if you just watch one video, it's pretty cool to watch. So, you know, it's
that's what Bill did today.
Well, so we went to Wally World to get me some chocolate cake for my birthday. Because I like chocolate cake and it's my birthday. So. And tomorrow, Ron's gonna have a live because it's his birthday. Ron Sullivan. Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man, I'm tired of having birthdays. Every time I have a birthday, I start feeling worse after that. It's just like, let's see what else. Anyone got any exciting news? Anything great happening in anybody's life? There's Tim Baxley. He's here.
Hey, Tim.
Daryl ordered one of those buildings. Amazing watching them put it up. Yeah, I mean, I've been kicking around getting one, but the reason why I don't is because my daughter and son-in-law are probably going to come back, and they parked over here in the sun the last time, and they got a little trailer, and the air conditioning could not keep up, so we'll put them down here under the trees, and then they'll stay nice and cool.
Jason could smell from our Happy
really?
birthday!
Yeah.
We painted the copper color behind the bar today. We need to go over there. I want to see stuff.
Nah, I don't want to go over there. You gotta have a snowmobile.
Daryl ordered one of those buildings. Amazing watching them set it up.
Yeah. Well, like I say, if you watch this video, you'll be impressed. It's pretty cool. Pretty good deal.
Wait till Jason starts getting the calls for Medicare.
Yeah.
It's just around the corner.
Wait till they start trying to cheat you out of your Social Security. Now they made a new thing where everybody had to change their code, and then conveniently they released everybody's information. I wonder why that would happen. Yeah. So that's why they were all panicked about getting everyone to change their stuff.
Welcome. Thanks for coming back.
We're testing people's YouTube skills to see if you could find us when we must have did it 4 or 5 times. This is, I think, is the 5th time.
Yeah, Ron, it's still very hot here.
Yeah.
Today was really, really hot.
Let's see. Right now it's 96 degrees. So it's pretty warm, enough to take your breath away. And I mean, you go outside and you failed.
What do you mean you failed?
Why'd you fail?
Failed what?
It's supposed to. Oh, the clouds are coming in.
Start raining.
What?
What time is it supposed to start?
They said around 6 or 7. So, but it doesn't look like they're starting to come in. It rained yesterday morning, right? Yeah, yesterday morning.
Yeah, yesterday morning.
101 here today. Yeah. Well, we were in Texas yesterday. We went down to Texarkana. We were just going for a ride, and I didn't know. I got down there and got out to get some gas, and I went, "Whoa, dude!" I thought the temperature gauge, outside temperature, was screwed up on the car, and then when I got outside, but nope, it's working.
We had a nail in our tire.
Yeah, we got that.
A little finishing nail. Gave it a real slow leak, so we got that fixed last week. What is your elevation?
It's like 2,400 here, isn't it? Jason and Amanda's like 8,000 feet.
Where is it you say they live?
The Himalayas. You still have the cat? Absolutely. Yeah, we enjoy driving that car, man. It's been really a good gig to have that car. And I've been having a little bit of weird stuff going on with the transmission, and it kind of doesn't want to kick into third gear, and So I put some of that Lucas Transfix, and that seems to. I just put a little bit, and it made it better. So I put a little bit more. So I drove it today.
The elevation here is 1,102 feet.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
Okay. That's Cove or right here. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. We are in Michigan now, and it's 72 high today, headed to the up tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah. Balmy 73 in Pigeon Falls, Wisconsin. Yeah. And how's the truck coming along? You know what? I've decided I'm going to wait on the truck. We did get this settlement from the company, but I'm going to wait on the truck because we're going to start building the house. So I'm going to need my truck to go down to Texarkana to pick up materials and stuff. So I might even just do it myself because I can't see it taking very long. And honestly, if you walked up, unless I showed you where it was at, you wouldn't know it. It's down underneath. So probably just going to leave it alone, and maybe someday when I do it, I'll do the whole truck. I'll repaint it all, camper shell and all. Or what I could do is I could pound that bottom out on both sides, and then I could do like we used to do those Trans Ams where they put like the panels on the bottom. Do something like that, make it black and blue so it kind of matches the truck or the motor a little more. Mike and Lisa's great adventures. Hello, we missed it. Did I miss you? Did I miss?
No, it was hard to miss us. We were on, we were off, we were on, we were off.
Yeah, we were just practicing.
Yeah.
Doing all the pre.
Who really loves us and stuck it out with us till the end.
We're just doing the pre-flight stuff.
We had a hard time getting logged on with our live tonight.
Oh, what did I miss? See, the problem with this is that little heart. That little heart is right in the way of the comments.
I know.
I don't know.
Same here on my phone.
Can't move it. I mean, that's like a stupid YouTube thing again.
Jason said in the mountains of West Arkansas.
They are. Musk is talking about getting financially involved with YouTube.
He's in bed already, Ron.
But we'll see.
In there.
Lonely hitchhikers here.
Hey, Kent.
Howdy, Bill and Darla. Woo. Yeah, made it. Glad I checked.
Glad you checked back too.
Hope all is good with y'all. Yeah, today's my birthday. So I'm 130.
One.
I'm not 131.
No, 131.
Yeah. I'm 130. Next year. Mine under AC and
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not dumb. It's cooler in the bedroom than it is up here, I'll tell you that.
Well, she was cooking. I was going to do the barbecue, and I'm thinking, be outside in 100-degree weather trying to barbecue. On my birthday. You know? I'm not going to say that joke. So anyway.
Yeah, that's good.
But anyway,
happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, so she was cooking in here. It probably would have been cooler outside with a barbecue to cook. Yeah, did you get the chocolate cake we said? No, but I did get a chocolate cake. We went to Walmart.
Oh,
I
you
got
guys
one.
sent that?
We got it. Yeah, I never got chocolate cake on my birthday. I always got vanilla cake and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, even when I was a little kid. The neighbor down the street used to work for a bakery.
Cake whenever
he would make these cakes, and it would be like spacemen on the moon, and all. He worked at this bakery, and they were actually really, really cool. But I like chocolate cake. That's my favorite cake, especially with a little strawberry ice cream.
Big news on Canadian.
Thank you, guys.
Birthday. You look pretty good.
For a 30-year-old Bill now. 68 today. 68. It's going to get used to it. Yeah, I got to plug that in.
In 5 short months, I'll be older than you again.
Yep. Yeah, Darla's 7 months older than me, so you could probably tell that.
Yeah, so he doesn't feel as old now. Happy birthday.
Yeah, what's weird is you just be walking along and all of a sudden you feel like I'm missing something. Your arm falls off or something. You just fall apart.
You fall at the steps.
Still just well, yeah, Ron.
Ron
You're 10 years older than me, huh? You're 78, right? How old are you, Ron?
I don't know.
I think he is. I think he's like 8 or 10 years older. Yeah, he's 78. So he's in pretty good shape. He's just ornery, is what it is. The good die young. I'm surprised I'm still around. But really, you laughed at me about that. Anyway, it's been one of those days. Went in Walmart. It was cool in there. Got to see our little Filipino girlfriend, that works there. She's pretty cool. Yeah, Sundays are only day she works. She works nights, so she used to always be there when we went during the week, during the day, but she doesn't do it. Today we just happened to catch her in there, and she goes, "Yeah, I work every Sunday." So that's cool.
We just had to go in for chocolate cake.
Carla's sure the more mature. Well, the girls usually are. But we have more fun.
If I wasn't hungry, I wouldn't be me. That's true. What keeps you ticking?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Nobody's talking.
So, we talked about the weather. Talked about
the car, the truck.
The truck. We talked about the
little house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talked about your birthday.
Talked about my birthday. I told them about my new channel. The new channel.
The new channel?
About the sheds.
Oh, the new channel you like.
Yeah, new channel I like. I always try to tell people when I find new YouTube channels.
Oh, you didn't talk about Class A living.
Yeah, well, he's actually doing a pretty good job on that thing now.
You won't be able to roll it when he's done?
I don't know. It's heavy. I guarantee you, if he weighed that thing out right now, he would be, because he hasn't put any
appliances or
interior floors, or I mean, he's getting his tanks all in there. He's got a lot of steel in that thing, and then he wants to pull that truck behind it. I don't know how that's going to work.
Do you have a ride-on lawnmower to cut the grass here?
No, I have Pitbull Patty next door. Went to Lowe's yesterday, and I saw a guy walk in the building walking a cow.
Where are you guys?
Did you guys ever see the video where we videoed where the two horses were in the back of a pickup truck? And their heads were over the cab.
I just snapped a photo.
That was
I
crazy.
put that on our page every now and then. Yeah. That was in Texas. They were in the bed of a truck, a pickup truck.
He was pulling some kind of like a flatbed trailer with a bunch of stuff. And these horses were like two German Shepherds in there. It was crazy.
Jason's still sharpening his saw.
Yeah. You got one of them little round files.
Canadian Twig, where are you guys right now?
They're back east here somewhere.
I thought so too.
Georgia or somewhere. Yeah, it used to haul.
That's how my dad used to haul his horse in the bed of the pickup.
We're in North Carolina, 20 minutes from Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Yeah. Okay. Our son's in North Carolina.
By Charlotte.
Yeah. Well, quite a ways from Charlotte.
Belmont?
Belmont.
That's where it's at. I don't know if you guys know where that's at. But
they
had a picture of a Longhorn passenger seat of a convertible. Oh, that's another picture I had. Some guy came in and he had a cow head in the passenger seat. That was years ago when we were at Garden Gate.
Well, you know what? Maybe that guy brought that cow. He wants to trade it for like a lawnmower or something. You never know.
Yeah, we don't have a ride-on lawnmower. We don't have anywhere to keep one anyway.
Yeah, well, we will eventually. I want to get a 12 by 24 shop and put it down here. And it'll be storage, and there's some things happening there's a lot of stuff happening right now, and there's some people are starting to bring some of their toys and their old collectible stuff out of their garages and trying to turn it into cash because a lot of people are starting to hurt. So I got an invitation to go look at a bunch of old motorcycle stuff. So, and originally it was just to go and help this guy kind of figure things out. And he kind of said if I wanted to get some of this stuff, we could maybe either go on it together or get by separately or whatever. So let's have to see how that goes. But I think the newest bike he has in there is a 57, or no, the oldest bike was a 57 and the newest was a 64. So, well, you know what, Ron? I don't know. Metal, maybe wood, but probably metal. They're cheaper. That is my grandfather with her.
Granddaughter.
Granddaughter.
Okay.
Oh,
He
granddaughter.
just sent a photo.
Yeah, well, we're getting ready to do that. Yeah, we're going to build out that shed, but we're going to. Which was your granddaughter? No. Hi from Boise, Idaho. Well, hello, Hart.
Right.
And
Hearth and Home. Hey.
You must be homesteaders. That's interesting.
They said they enjoy watching it.
Oh, they do? We have two daughters that want to be homesteaders, huh?
Yeah.
Are they homesteaders? Do you know?
I'm not sure. Phil, what do you guys, with the name of your handle there, you must, maybe, I don't know. Like the name though.
Yeah.
I looked to see if you had a channel, but I don't see anything. I'd subscribe. I'd watch.
What was interesting because tonight as we were doing this, people were on the last one that we tried all talking, and then they get notified that another one was coming up, so they all moved to that one. And
we had you guys all mixed
up. We just did it for fun. Not really. It's so weird though, because everything I typed, you type like happy and it would put H and then A.
Real delayed.
And then P. I mean, it was just really slow. And then I click it next, and then it would take, and then I click on a like a little deal that what I wanted, and it would take a long time for it to light up. I was like, what the heck?
Rebooted the whole thing.
Yeah. Everything, computer, the internet, YouTube. So if it works out, might help you on building what I did for a living. Oh yeah?
He's yelling at us.
Yeah.
Oops, cap.
Yeah. You did framing? Because really, we have drywallers.
And yes, Lynn and Joan, we are still proceeding with that plan.
We have drywallers. We have an electrician. I'm going to do the plumbing and help with the framing.
The drywallers, all they're going to do is teach us.
No, they said they were going to do it all. Yeah. By then they'll be able to do it on roller skates. You know what I mean? They'll be so quick at it. Yeah, it's gonna work. It's gonna be like a pole barn is what it's gonna be. There's poles that go way down in the ground, and we're gonna have to cut them off, support the roof, and cut them off, and then we're gonna build and frame up to it. So my neighbor next door, I was talking to him the other day, and I really don't want to push the guy because he's really a busy guy and he's a really good guy and he's my neighbor. So, those three things kind of make it, I don't want to be disrespectful in any way to him. And, but I did say, I go, if you're not going to be able to do it, I understand you're a busy guy, but I need to get this done because I don't know how many more birthdays I'm going to have here. So anyway, he said, no, I totally intend on doing this with you. So we'll just see. I'm going to give him a little time here. I did kind of light a little fire there and try to get him to maybe jump, because we're ready to start going, man. We got materials and we got what we need to do it now, and now's the time to do it instead of sitting around spending all our money in Texas Roadhouse. So that's what I know. Think we could eat that much? I bet you we could. Anyway, whole sheets cover a lot. Laugh out. Yeah, we appreciate you guys, turning us on to that and installing it, and mudding it, and sanding it.
Did you read his comment?
No. What? We are going to have to talk about that one, Mr. See, now he just kind of put a pin in my balloon.
No. Put in anchor plates. Built storage complexes, all kind of metal buildings, Ross says.
Well, we're going to build it's going to be a house. So, and there's like the center section is pretty much built, kind of like what I want to do. But that's going to have to be ripped apart because someone had took the aluminum siding off, or the metal siding, and it rained in there and it screwed up the floor. So that's going to have to be taken out. And I don't
know that they took it off or it just blew away.
I don't know. We need to get the roof done first. That's the first thing that has to get done. I'm going to try to find maybe a young guy, or if there's a Mexican guy around here who knows anything about construction, get him and get him to do it, and get that all taken off, get all the plywood up there, and get that layered material up there, and then get the metal back up there. And then I'm going to seal that. I'm going to put that elastic coat all over the roof, and then once that's done, then we're going to blow out the sides. We're going to take everything off and strip it all down, and then away we go. And I want to build the outside first. I want to get it enclosed, and then once it's enclosed, then I can work on wiring, insulation, plumbing, because it's going to be a very, what I call, utilitarian type situation. The plumbing will be running on the inside on the walls, but they'll be covered with like a moldy. And if I have a problem, I'll know right away, because a lot of these houses around here, it gets cold and something starts leaking and they don't know. And we went through that in this motorhome, and I don't want to live that nightmare. So everything, it's going to be it's such a way that if I see water, I'll know right away that we have a problem. And I'm going to build my own manifold so I can turn everything off and that kind of stuff. When we had our house in the desert, we had this big, huge add-on done. It was a really nice place. And one morning, my youngest daughter told me, she goes, "Dad, there's like a whistling sound in the kitchen." And I went out there and I couldn't hear it. She said, "Well, I heard it last night when I came home." So we waited till late at night, and you could hear this like type sound. And
when you put your hand on the floor, it was warm.
Yeah, so I went and shut off the hot water heater, and it quit. So I had a guy come out, and he had a listening device, and he went all around, and we had a concrete slab, and he found where it was at. And then I had a buddy of mine who was a plumber, and they came out, opened it up, busted out the concrete, and when they had built the house, they had left a nail, and the copper line was laying on that nail, and every time you turned the water on, it would move. And it just finally wore a hole in it. And who knew how long that was like that, because we couldn't hear, but finally one of the kids heard it. So, we're going to be using all PEX too. I'm not using any copper. So.
But then we had a guy come over with a jackhammer. He jackhammered up the concrete foundation to get to the leak and fix the leak. And we brought our puppy home. That was a New Boston Terrier we had. Yeah. That was Mac. And he started sniffing all that concrete dust and had a nasty allergic reaction.
He looked like one of those Shih Tzus or whatever they are, right? His face
everything swelled up. It looked like somebody peeled up the fur on his butt.
And we raced them over to the veterinary, and they go, "Oh my God!" And they grabbed him and they ran.
Everything was swelling shut. Everything.
So anyway,
His eyes,
they saved
his
him.
nostrils, his throat.
We don't have Amish here. We have some
Mennonite.
Mennonites, but we don't have any Amish. Luckily, because I'll tell you what, with the Texans around here, we'd have a bunch of dead Amish.
I know.
They'd run over those horse carts. I was gonna say I was the young guy, but you blew it when you said something. Hart has to know what he is doing. LOL. As soon as someone.
Sounds like he's going to back out of that drywall hanging.
Who, Jason?
That's what Ronald said about Big Scott.
Nah.
Or Jason.
Nah.
Jason.
Nah, he would do that.
My shop is filled with your drywall. Yeah, we do need to get on the stick, don't we?
Well, I'm trying. Believe me.
Concrete floor, Daryl. Ron.
Yeah, our house, we lived in the desert, and everything was a concrete slab. Everything. There was no wood, anything in that town.
Okay, that's what Lonely Hitchhiker says. I was going to say I was a young guy, but you blew it when you said he has to know what he's doing.
Yeah. And Ron says, "Hey, easy on the text. You need to come up here, Ron, and then you'll hate them too. They drive like crazies, man.
They're really not nice. They're very rude because they're used to driving so much faster. We go 55 out here on the main highway. That's the fastest we're
And if you go 60, you get pulled over.
Yeah.
And they don't understand.
They get pulled over all the time, but it doesn't change them.
But they come up on you. They come around a corner, and you're cruising at 55, and they're cruising at 155. And I mean, and they're all trying to get their side by sides and their big fifth wheel trailer slowed down and everything. It's pretty crazy, man. And it's all windy roads. So this is like the old folks area. Everybody's a Sunday driver all week long. I had one this morning too, huh?
We had several this morning.
I mean, you go down to Texas, and the speed limits are 85 miles an hour, and they go faster than that. But here, I mean, it's 55, and I mean, they'll run you down. They will run you down. And one time, I've told this before, but there was a truck came up behind me, and he had he had a big trailer with a side by side on it, and he just come swinging out and went around me in a curve on a double yellow line, and zoom, took off. He had to be doing 80 miles an hour, and here comes his buddy up behind me, and I just pulled over and let him get by, and I got back, and we were just cruising, and we got up to the light, and they were sitting there at the light, and the light turned green, and they got to go, and they made a right turn, then they made a left and went into the McDonald's. I'm like, what was the big emergency?
Well, I think they stopped serving breakfast at a certain time. Had to get there.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Yeah, school zone is 55 in Texas. You don't see people with walkers in Texas unless they got wheels on them. You try to walk across the intersection, man, you got to be able to roll.
Ronald Sosa says, I was just making it funny about hanging the drywall.
Yeah.
They're our friends.
It's Mellow Cat and Jason.
Two eggs, one
basket.
They'll help. They'll do whatever they can to help.
He kind of feels guilty because he stole my idea.
They're nice people.
They were looking for a house and all this stuff, and then I was telling them, I want to build this barn dominium thing, which, if I had enough money, I would do that, but I don't have enough money, so we're just going to have a nothing-minium out here. But anyway, all of a sudden they bought this property and they were building one. I'm like, and it's cool, man. It's really nice.
We haven't seen it in a while. We want to go see it.
Yeah, well, it's got a bunch of drywall and stuff in the
garage.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
That's why they're in a hurry. What they got to get their McDonald's fix up.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Mama was hungry. I think there's more young and dumb thing age group. I think it's more of that young and dumb thing age group.
Yeah. How far are you from Texarkana, Ron?
Amanda says, I'm good with a hammer and sometimes even with a nail.
An old grain bin, huh?
That'd be cool. It'd have to be a pretty big grain bin, I think.
Where I used to go surfing all the time in Sunset Beach, California. There was a water tower and old water tank, and
you can see it on the internet.
Yeah, and someone bought that thing and put an elevator in it and the whole thing. And there's a house up there. It's right on the beach. It's really.
You got a
and I used to be around that thing all the time.
Yeah.
And you can go on YouTube and I think you could type in
Water Tower, Sunset Beach.
Yeah, California. Pretty cool to see. You actually go inside of it.
5 hours.
Oh, that's a long way. So I was gonna say you could join us for birthday dinner tomorrow night.
It would be a long drive.
Yeah, I don't want to wait that long. You'd have to leave at breakfast.
Texas speed limit 9 hours. Arkansas speed limit 5 hours. Texas speed 9 hours. Arkansas speed. Hi, Chris. They're building in the mountains. Are you socked in, Jason?
Yeah, I see a little bit out. Yeah, it's getting dark out there. Let me check my my weather machine here. Let's see what we got coming. Well, they raised it from 0% chance to 4%.
That's it.
Well, it'll go up as time goes on.
Not yet. They're not.
Well, it's over here in the corner, so it's coming out of it's kind of doing a northeasterly flow, kind of like that. So it is up in the corner. It's up by Fort Smith right now. So anyway, we'll probably get it later on. Well, we got it pretty good the other day. Usually right here, we have something. There's something weird. We have like an alien base, or we have an alien base underneath it. There's something because the clouds that come right up like they're going to get us, and they go.
I don't know. This doesn't look like anything. Not for a while, anyway.
Yeah.
Little Rock's getting it.
Yeah.
Little Rock? Yep, Little Rock.
No, have a great day. My belly button getting close to my backbone. Time to eat. Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Ron, for saying hi.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. We appreciate it. It's nice to have someone older than us around. You're the resident oldie. All right, man. Tell Lady hi for us, too.
Yeah.
Katie's in bed already.
Give her snuggles.
He was out here. He was ready to fire up at first, and then when it was taking us so long to get the
like, I'm out.
Stupid YouTube, he's like, I'm out of here. You guys, you handle it. So
let me go get my birthday nap.
Harder and harder with each passing year. Chris. Hi, Chris. Now, which Chris is this? Is this California Chris or different Chris?
What is this Chris Howlett? I haven't seen him in 100 years.
No, it's not Chris Howlett. I don't think he goes on YouTube, does he?
He used to.
Did he?
Yeah.
See you later, Ron.
Night, Ron.
Yeah, anyone that's interested, Ron, be on about 10:30 or 11 o'clock tonight on Ron Darrell Adventures. Chris from Cal. See? Got it right. Yeah, boy, I'll tell you what, man, there must be 10 videos a day on everything that's closing in California. Pretty scary.
I can't believe Rodeo Drive.
Yeah. Well, It's the Promenade Mall or whatever in Santa Monica is the one they had. Yeah.
Rodeo Drive suffering for too. We all look alike on chat.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, I'm going to say we haven't done our hour, but I'm going to say because it's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
I think we could shut it down a little early tonight, huh?
Just trying to catch his live. He didn't come on till midnight. I know.
Well, once in a while he'll throw one in
he's
the middle of the day
trying to come on
too.
earlier, though, so. Yeah. That's
Thank
hard
you, Chris.
for Bill too, because he's a.
I stare at my eyelids when he's on.
He could be a farmer. He goes to bed when the sun goes down, and he gets up before it gets up. So.
Thank you, Mark. Yeah, well, I'll get up tomorrow about 5:30 in the morning. There's a couple of shows I like to watch in the morning, and it's where I basically get my news from. So anyway, I get up early and I watch those, and it's just a good show. So.
Anyways, guys, thanks very much for tuning in and wishing Billy happy birthday.
Yeah, I appreciate all the happy birthdays and stuff. Like I say,
thanks for hanging with us and trying to catch us.
Yeah, next week I'm just going to shut everything off, and then I'll just fire up brand new, and then we maybe will get away.
Next week we'll probably remember before 6 minutes before we're supposed to go live.
There you go.
Anyway, have a great week, guys. We'll see you next time.